think there's any mending that you can do if niggas diss like dead homies? There's no bloodshed between y'all?
Mending?
I can understand like,
Mending?
yeah.
Alright, so look, if you talking about mending shit, I think when it come to real gangsters, like, just assuming like they real gangsters, it'll be more so on some shit like, it'll have to be one common enemy that's bigger than our whole program. That the only way we gon' shut that shit down is if we come together. Like, take for the West Coast, East Coast shit back in the day, for example. If it was a common enemy like that, and I'm not saying that's what I want, but I'm saying like, that's some shit that'll really make niggas come together. Because nowadays niggas' egos is too big and can't have a conversation like a man because they too embarrassed about their actions. Instead of just saying, brother, I was wrong. Like, I fucked up. I did that down bad. Shouldn't have did that. But we good though. I just hope you can accept my apology.
What's your goal with this music shit? Like, you trying to...
My goals with the music shit? I don't really got no goals. I'm just going as I go.
So you just rap
my ultimate goal is to hopefully unite the Bay Area. Really Northern California in general. That's like my ultimate goal. Like, all the great artists from NorCal just come together and stand as one.
Okay, so if that's your goal, how you dissing, like, I can understand, look, with me...
Oh, you wanna know about the dissing?
I understand music and shit, you feel me? I understand the industry and all the extra, how to get up. I encourage dissing, right? But I encourage dissing living people though. So how do you feel you gonna unite everybody if you dissing like dead people?
So as you've probably heard, Dreamlife Rizzy made it clear that the only way he'd ever consider putting something aside for the greater good is if it was something bigger than just personal issues. Like an East Coast versus West Coast situation, or something like the Bay versus LA, that kind of major movement. But if there's no real reason or purpose behind squashing the beef, he's not doing it just to look good or for politics. And honestly, I think that's commendable. In a rap game full of people who fold under pressure or fake unity for clout, it's refreshing to see someone stand on principle, especially when the disrespect from the other side has been loud and clear. Greasy and the EBK entourage definitely said some very disrespectful things toward Dreamlife Rizzy, and once things cross a certain line, there's no turning back unless there's something truly meaningful to gain from making peace. So more power to him for standing his ground. It's not always about being the bigger person, it's about knowing your worth and not aligning with people who have shown you blatant disrespect. Now, when it comes to uniting Northern California, that's a whole different story. Dreamlife Rizzy touched on wanting to bring NorCal together, and while that sounds powerful in theory, I personally don't see it happening. Not anytime soon, at least. The politics in the streets and the rap game are so intertwined and messed up that they've made collaboration almost impossible. Once you're affiliated or even perceived to be on a certain side, it limits who you can work with. Even if you're neutral, people will find a way to associate you with a camp and hold that against you. We have a lot of talented artists in Northern California, no doubt, but many of them are locked into certain allegiances that make it hard to even entertain the idea of working with someone from across the fence. It's not just music anymore, it's personal, it's gang-related, and it's political. And in this environment, once you pick a side, that's usually the side you stay on. There's no easy way to move around after that, unless you're ready to completely switch teams. And let's be real, that's not just as simple as filling out an application. You're stuck. And switching up like that comes with serious consequences, both on and off the mic. So, while the idea of uniting NorCal is noble and something we'd all love to see from a cultural standpoint, the reality is much more complicated. Dreamlife Rizzy may be one of the few voices speaking on it, and his heart might be in the right place, but he's fighting an uphill battle. The politics run too deep, and too many egos, grudges, and street ties are in the way for real unity to take shape right now. That's just the honest truth.